Enter the arena, the Don Juan Banks. CM Punk is going to be making his television return, not in the WWE, not in the UFC, but on AMC's The Talking Dead. Now, getting into this exclusive information, many people in the WWE are left with a taste of bitterness because they feel like if CM Punk could go on the Talking Dead show, why couldn't he show up in his hometown on Chicago Raw? Now, I'm going to get into some things right now because on Monday Night Raw and my WrestleMania predictions, I told you the honest to God truth because the fans in Into the Arena, we don't fuck around here. We don't get manipulated. And how we don't get manipulated is that Triple H and Vince McMahon are using hashtag Occupy Raw to counter hashtag Hijack Raw. And also, the people who are chanting so loud for Daniel Bryan, I'm a big Daniel Bryan fan, everybody knows that. The people are chanting loud for Daniel Bryan saying that we won. This is all orchestrated. When you chant CM Punk, that's what Vince wants. He altered the storylines. He acknowledged that Batista is Boutista. He acknowledged that people say Randy Boredom, and he is planning to interject Daniel Bryan in the main event once he defeats Triple H at WrestleMania. So you're playing right into Vince McMahon's hands and on CM Punk. On CM Punk. CM Punk is a grown man. The last thing he left on Twitter was he supports all his fans that support him. He thanked all his fans that support him. So he basically left that message to you. Whatever decision CM Punk makes, that is on him. He is a grown man. But I have to move along. I can't be in that audience chanting CM Punk as loud as I can. I can't get kicked out of the arena saying CM Punk because CM Punk, if he wants to come back to the WWE, if he worked out something with the WWE, that is going to happen or that is done already. I can't tell you if it's a work at this point, but I know everything that culminated up to the point he was it was said that he was gone was true. He's made appearances in a UFC audience. He has taken photos with many people. We saw those airport photos with AJ Lee. So him coming on the Talking Dead is his decision. It is leaving a bitter taste of the athletes that are still in the WWE. I know people are laughing, but on The Walking Dead, you always got to be prepared. Listen, whoa, listen carefully. Don't be manipulated. You support Daniel Bryan, great, fine. I love Daniel Bryan. Did the WWE make a decision a long time ago that he was going to be in the main event of Triple Threat? I don't think so because I didn't see that coming. But whenever they made that decision, it could have been after the Royal Rumble that he was going to be in that main event. They made the decision. He is in the main event. Daniel Bryan deserves to be in the main event. But don't think that you chanting yes, 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 you're defeating Vince McMahon. Don't think that you're chanting CM Punk, CM Punk, CM Punk, that you're defeating Vince McMahon and you're hijacking Raw. There's only 3 ways to hijack Monday Night Raw. Don't buy a ticket, don't watch the product, or walk out when you don't like it. But as I said before, when your friends and your family and your children are sitting in that audience, you're not going to walk out. Don't watch the product anymore. T Street says he's done with it. Can there be an accurate prediction on when CM Punk is going to come back? No. I do not know the exact details of what is going on there. But what I will say is CM Punk is a grown man. He makes his own decisions. And I'm not going to be manipulated by Vince McMahon, CM Punk, Daniel Bryan, or anybody to keep on breaking my neck to say something that may not be true because we have that 5-pronged model: affirmation, confirmation, deliberation, organization, and information. If it ain't legit, you're at a severe deficit. So I have a fiduciary duty to come before you and plausibly say that at this current time, we do not know the current situation on CM Punk, but he is going to be on the Talking Dead, I'll tell you that. Let's go into this article a little bit. It's an article about CM Punk, and that was on Give Me Sports. According to the reports from PW Elite cited by WrestlingInc.com, the bitterness comes from some who feel that if he can go to Los Angeles to appear on television, then he could have appeared in his hometown, Chicago, when the WWE rolled in town last week. All right, there's some uncertainty. 36-year-old Punk, real name Philip Jack Brooks, is one of the most recognizable and popular faces in the modern company. And they're saying this. The explanation given for his absence, other than the chairman and CEO Vince McMahon admitting that he was taking a sabbatical, that is the only information that they heard on CM Punk. Will he appear at WrestleMania? There has been speculation that he might come out and screw Daniel Bryan. There has been speculation that he may help Daniel Bryan. I don't know. We have to keep updating you on this developing story. But what I know is I'm not going to come up here and say CM Punk is going to be at WrestleMania. I'm not going to come up here and say CM Punk is going to be at SummerSlam. I'm not going to come up here and say CM Punk is going to do this and he's going to do that and I want him back and I'm going to cry and I hate WWE. I'm watching the product to give my journalistic viewpoint. Okay? That's all I can do. But the fans that enter the arena, we don't fuck around. We don't get manipulated. Daniel Bryan, he's great. But chanting yes doesn't mean we defeated the establishment. Also, the people that was with Daniel Bryan, the majority of them was from the crew and backstage. And I said, this is the last thing I'm going to say. You want to hijack Raw. I will tell you, if you want to hijack Raw, don't buy a ticket. Don't watch the product. Walk out, and there's a fourth prong. All right? I'm going to give you a fourth prong. And I gave this exclusive information out only one time. And what is that? You have to alternate your cheering. You have to boo Daniel Bryan. You have to cheer Batista. You got to throw everything off. That is how you hijack Raw. Now, do I want you to boo Daniel Bryan? No, I don't. But what I will say is, if you got the guts and you want to talk about Don Juan Banks, we want to see you do something about this. We want your opinion, how to handle it. That's how you handle it. Into the arena, the Don Juan Banks.